been an absolute pleasure to watch these kids learn and grow together over the course of this year. Some will be moving on to bigger and better things soon at the high school, and we hope to see the others return for our shows next year. Watching these kids come out of their shells and fully take on these roles has been one of the best experiences that both myself and Mr. Duggar have been able to witness. Both he and I have directed this show, and we're exceptionally proud. These kids deserve all the credit, though, for all their effort and hours spent devoted to the show. We would also like to thank Miss Sienna Brown and Miss Penny for their help and support throughout all of this. Also, if you need to use the restroom, the most important part of this, if you need to use the restroom, please use the women's restroom right out here. You can use that exit right there. Men's restroom is up the stairs. Also, exits are wherever you see an exit sign. So, please enjoy Team Duggar's Drama Club performance of Big Bad.
Hello, this is Cindy Grimm, EFN and Enchanted Forest News. We are reporting live at the scene of what is sure to be the trial of the century. In a matter of moments, we are about to see quite possibly the biggest clash of legal lines this court or this country has seen since once upon a time. After years of delay, we're finally about to witness the trial of the Big Bad Wolf. As many know already, Mr. Wolf, the defendant, escaped a jail sentence when his criminal trial for 3 counts of huffing and puffing with intent to destroy, 2 counts of attempted murder by ingestion, 1 count of grandmother impersonation, 4 counts of attempted sheep abduction, and 17 counts of lurking ended in this trial. This is the result of a giant fall on the jury room while they are determining a verdict. Now, a number of parties have brought a class action lawsuit against Ms. Wolf and attempt to obtain some monetary compensation for what they feel has been an infringement on the rights of the now infamous defendant. It seems the counsel for plaintiff's the unequaled Miss Fairy Godmother has entered, accompanied by one of her clients, Miss Red Riding Hood, and the young client's grandmother, Miss, grandmother. Helen Stubmother, in the words we have then.
Mr. Wolf is an depraved, cold, calculating killer, and it is only his celebrity status in the sports that has saved him from the hands of criminal justice. As you know, I've always fought to ensure that my clients get the happy ending that they deserve. Now, let's just get it. We're going to shoot him up on his toes and shake him till all his money goes right here. And then me and my granny are going to condo with a pool and a...
Now, dearie, have a seat. That is inappropriate behavior for television, and you don't want to waste anyone's time. The heat of this trial ruined it for everything. So God help his career, so turn in the bar something midnight tonight.
Yeah, that's lame. You stink. Well, I never. You ungrateful little...
Oh, here come the other parties filing against Mr. Wolf.
Yes, the press. Yes, I, Big Three, am a plaintiff in this case, and would be happy to provide an interview if need be.
Well, thanks, but...
Yes, you see,
I didn't say that.
Say, you're Cindy Grimm, aren't you? You remember me? You covered the Mr. World Lumberjack pageant last year, didn't you? Well, remember me? I won Best in Flannel and Most Ruggedly Handsome. Yeah, Mr. Woodcutter. Boy, it sure is good to see you again.
Yes, Mr. Woodcutter, how very nice to see you again. Ready for this year's pageant, are you?
Sure am.
Hello, Cindy Grimm, I believe you two are?
here's my boy. The boy don't know his manners too well. He's a bit of a mess, you see. But we all have trouble. Just a little bit of money from the sheep I lost and paid the medical bill for the boy here.
Oh, so you used to be the boy who cried.
Whoa! Yeah, that's me. Listen, I was just trying to have a little fun, okay? Like, throwing hands with magnifying glass and blowing the girls Sunday Square.
Oh, shut up, boy. He don't mean the things he says. He's just a little boy, eh?
Right.
Well, here he is, the infamous big bad wolf himself. This is a very tense moment in the courtroom right now. Just feel that tension.
I can hear you, you know.
Oh, deepest apologies, Mr. Wolf. Cindy Graham, EFN, I'm covering the trial today.
Yeah, I guessed.
So, who's your attorney today, and where is he?
She, and, I don't know. Her name's, Evil Stepmother. You heard of her? Her name's, she got pulled into some pro bono work she doesn't want to do. I don't blame her, barring another giant. I'm doomed.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you never know. Do you have anything you'd like to tell viewers out there?
I got nothing to say to the world. The world's got nothing to say to me.
Okay, well,
All rise. I'm Jack Wise, old wizard.
Some say that justice is blind. Well, if justice is blind and bats are blind, then justice must be a bat, huh? You know.
renowned Judge Wise Old Wizard is presiding over the case today. Judge Wizard is known for his, well, wisdom. He is known to frequently apply his gift as a philosopher to any case. He's also known for his taste for magic beans.
In this court today, we are here to try an individual accused of many heinous acts. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would like you all to keep in mind this important and difficult concept through the many grueling hours of this trial. This concept is that guilty is the opposite of not guilty, and not guilty is the opposite of guilty. Well, shall we begin?
Your Honor, I have no counsel.
You have no what? Did you lose it? Did you check your pockets? You know, under the seat cushion? Behind the refrigerator, perhaps?
No, I haven't.
Like you don't have a refrigerator? How did you get it open? Oh, you're a lawyer, yes. What's that? Let me see. Oh, yes. She's a lot of fun. See, look at that mother. I apologize. Your Honor, give me
Everyone from my list. What do you want? Hold on a second. Just stand. Again, I apologize to everyone.
I inquire as to why you are late, counsel.
You know what? I would come up with an excuse, but really, forget it. I don't do pro bono work, so I'm not excited about this case. To be honest with you, so I didn't prepare a whole lot. And I was up late last night yelling at my stepdaughter to clean the cinders out of the fireplace. So I decided I'd sleep in a little while and treat myself to a nice long breakfast with my colleague and witness over there. So, are we going to get this thing started? I got a facial scheduled at 5.
Objection! The trial hasn't even started yet. Your Honor, she's obviously making a mockery of this courtroom and you're allowing it!
Oh, I am? Oh, here's a little wisdom for you, Miss Eva Stepmother. Being late is wrong. Wrong is the opposite of right. Right is the opposite of left. Therefore, you are late. I will have to ask you to leave. Oh, yes, opening remarks, Ms. Godmother.
Mr. Wolf is a depraved killer who has been lurking in this forest for years, preying on innocent little girls. Innocent little girls, an innocent old woman, innocent old men, innocent little sheep. My clients have been tricked, threatened, eaten, and robbed, and I'm sure I'm leaving something out. Because of one of your accidents, this twisted thief will not get the punishment that he deserves. So
not even going to try. You're not going to do anything for me.
Look, Wolfie, nobody's going to save you, and even if they were, it sure wouldn't be me.
I'm doomed. I'm going to be robbed blind.
You did already, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Why won't anyone understand?
Understand what?
Very well then. Moving on. Ms. Godmother, please call the first witness.
I would like to call to the stand Little Red Riding Hood.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen.
Yeah, sure. Red honey, how are you, dear? I'd be a lot better if I had that monstrous cash. Of course, and why don't we just keep it brief? Tell me what happened between you and Mr. Wolf that day. Well, yeah, sure thing. Well, you see, I was walking through the woods, minding my own business, trying to get to my granny's house to bring her some bread, because she's old and sick and stuff. And then this horrible, scary wolf jumps out and pretends to be all nice and stuff, but I know he's creepy. I'm like, that's awful. He's like, no, come on, I'm all nice and stuff. Why don't you take this shortcut or whatever to get to your granny's house? I'm like, well, actually, shortcuts are good. I don't hate walking. It's for losers. So I start walking. Turns out the freaking wolf did make that. He gave me like a log cut or something. So they take me to my granny's house and eat her. Ain't you? Consumption of a human being is a felony, ladies and gentlemen, and an obvious deprivation of one's basic rights. What happened next? Well then, he jumped into my granny and got in her bed. That's appalling. What kind of perverse reason would he have for doing this? He wanted to trick me into eating my granny, and then when I got close enough to bed, he ate me. Ate you? That is horrible. It was terrible until Mr. Wood could have got us out. It was so dark and clean, he had a cynic in there. I'm so sorry. That must have been awful. Oh, it was. Oh, I can't take it. It's okay, honey. Why don't you just go sit back down? Okay.
Objection? I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
I'm too sad. See? Yes, please let me be questioned. I'm sorry.
You just made that up.
Well, not my fault.
The witness is excused.
What?
The witness is excused.
This is unbelievable.
Ms. Godmother, your next witness, please.
I would like to come on the stand, Mrs. Grandmother Hood.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen.
You betcha. Thank you, lady. I prefer Mrs. Hood, please.
Of course. Now let me tell you something. Does this belong to you?
Oh, yes, those are my things.
And is it true that you were wearing these exact items on the night you encountered the defendant?
Oh, not the exact same items. I have three nights on the bonnet with one pair of glasses.
And at this point he had to eat you, is that correct?
It most certainly is.
And he took off his glasses before doing so?
Yes, it was terrible.
Terrible! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard that once before, haven't we? Mrs. Hood's granddaughter described the event in the exact same way. And quite frankly, I think that it's nice, as it is in nature being. So not only did the big bad wolf eat her, but he made a poor old woman take off her glasses, which she so desperately needed to see. The kind of psychological trauma Mrs. Hood was under would have been unthinkable. That is all. Your witness, counselor?
Thank you, Ms. Godmother. Ms. Stepmother, your witness.
Oh, I can examine this one? Well, thank you. Thanks so much. Miss Hood, let me ask you this.
Yes?
How did the defendant get you to remove your glasses? There seems to be nothing in the police reports about how he got you to remove them. It just jumps from, oh, he entered my house, to he ate me, to then I was joined by my granddaughter in the little stomach. So, Miss Hood, what actually happened?
No, it didn't exactly.
I see you're not wearing contact lenses today. Do you wear contacts, Miss Hood?
Why, yes, that's correct.
And isn't it true you were in fact fact, were in contacts at the time Mr. Wood entered your house.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Oh, so I see. You were able to just find now, aren't you?
Yes, yes, I was.
And I think I'm just about done here. But I have one more question.
Yes?
What kind of carpet do you have on your floors, Miss Hood?
In which room?
In your bedroom, of course.
Wolfskin.
Wolfskin? Well, Miss Hood, who made that carpet?
My husband and myself.
I see. No further questions.
What is it, student?
That was a stunning turn of events. This case may prove more of a battle for Miss Godmother than she had planned. Oh, please.
Miss Godmother, your next plan, please.
I would like to call to the stand Mr. Bill Woodcutter.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian. I do indeed.
Now, Bill, what does that do for a living?
I'm a woodcutter. I cut wood. I also compete in lumberjack pageants. I just want best in flannel and
Yes. And for that position, you have to carry an axe, right?
yes, I certainly do.
In fact, is it not in the woodcutter's code that you are licensed to use that axe in any case of emergency?
It is part of the code, and I hold that part of the code.
So, in other words, you see an emergency, and you're ordered to respond quickly and courageously.
Yes, I am.
And so you did, sir. You're quite the hero.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
No further questions.
Thank you, Miss Godmother. You're with me.
Thank you. Mr. Woodcutter, let's talk about this woodcutter's code, shall we?
Okay.
How do you know when there's an emergency in the woods you need to respond to?
Well, it depends, but usually if I see something that looks wrong, I respond to it.
I see. You see it then, do you? Well, now, Mr. Woodcutter, tell me, what prompted you to go into Miss Hood's house that day? There seems to be nothing in the police reports about why you entered the cottage. Did you hear a scream?
Well, no, not exactly.
Did you see the defendant enter the house and become suspicious?
No, okay, I was snooping around the house.
Snooping? What for?
I was looking for a pie to steal off the windows.
And whatever would you do that, Mr. Woodcutter? I thought you were a hero.
Cutting wood don't pay so good. That's why I do the pageants. But you all would be funny if you win first prize. I haven't done that yet. I was hungry.
So, while you were trying to steal something through the window, you happened to see what exactly?
I saw that there was right there laying in the old lady's bed in her clothes licking his chops.
Well, now tell me, how'd you know? I absolutely know for sure that he had eaten her friends, and you were justified in cutting them open. Because that's what you did, isn't it? You cut my client open with an axe.
Yes, I did.
How did you know? How did you know he wasn't just one of Miss Hood's friends that you didn't know about? One who occasionally likes to wear her nightgowns? How did you know that the two women weren't simply in the other room?
Well, he's a wolf.
So just because he's a wolf, you have to cut him open?
Well, yeah.
No other reason?
No.
He's been on the internet for long. He's
No further questions. Another stern cross-examination from stepmother. This is interesting.
Oh, would you shut up?
Why don't we go to commercial?
Miss Godmother, please, would you care to follow the elevators?
I'm holding the stand with three little objection? You cannot call 3 witnesses at once. Your Honor, it's essentially my case that I be called 3 at a time. No, but they insist on testifying together.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench? Well, this is unorthodox, but I guess so. That's a well. My siblings are not really competent to testify without me. Why is that? They're immature. Well, I see no problem. Miss Settler?
I think I'm fine with it.
Okay. Very well. The 3 little pigs, please take a stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Bishop Anderson. Who? What? Yes. Good enough. Now, why don't you just tell the court your names?
What? Tell me how to say your name.
Oh, my name's One. Don't you don't worry about it. My name's Quo.
My name is Three.
Okay. One. What happened to your house?
I bought a house. Then it was there. Now I'm living at the house.
Right. How did your first house go?
A fox will know.
A fox? Are you sure it wasn't a wolf? Ah, what's a wolf doing here? I'm about to eat me. You're okay. Is that the creature that blew down your house?
Yes, it was.
All right. Now 12.
Huh? Oh, yeah, what?
12. Can you tell me what happened to your house?
Well, I live in a nice house with 1 and 3, and we have a fireplace and a kitchen.
No, your first house. What happened to your first house?
Oh, my first house. Why did you ask me that? Yeah, it is that guy.
That wolf. Right there.
Wolf? Oh no, where?
You're fine. Now, 3. Can you please tell the court your story?
Yes, my dear lady. You see, my siblings and I always used to live together with our parents and our childhood home until we decided to build our own home. Not too far from each other, but far enough to grant a reasonable amount of independence.
I see.
Well, one day that blasted, loaded, knackered wolf came around and blew down both my siblings' homes. We were all so frightened for such a time as he lurked outside our home. We barely ate, we barely slept. Our personal hygiene went to the dogs. Look at all this heroin chicken. I've been shaved in weeks.
Oh, you poor dear.
Yes, it was abominable.
Ladies and gentlemen, these pigs were so frightened they couldn't even shave.
Yes, and said to huff, and blow our houses down, and he called us the 3 little pigs.
Does everyone?
Oh, yes, but he said it in a very mean and nasty sort of way that made me think he was trying to demean us. It hurt my feelings immensely.
Well, Your Honor, I am too outraged with the defendant's behavior.
Your witness is that.
Thank you. I'm glad you tell me something.
I was trying to put him on his feet.
No. What? No, I want you to tell me what your house is made of. Remember the one you told me about before?
Oh, yeah. You made out of straw.
Straw. I see. And you throw?
And me? Well,
I'm not kosher. What? No. I don't want you to just tell me something. I want you to tell me what your first house was made of.
that has nothing to do with me not being kosher.
No, it doesn't.
That's okay?
Yes. Tell the court what your house is made of.
Sticks.
Sticks. I see. And you siblings' former homes, straw and stick building materials approved by the zoning board.
No.
Do you think they would have lasted long in a light breeze, a hurricane, or tornado?
Not at all.
I think I'm about done. But did my client ever say he was going to eat anything?
No.
So how do you know that's what he was trying to do? How do you know he wasn't just making sure your homes were nice and cozy?
Well, because...
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, very well then. The three little witnesses are excused.
I have one more witness I'd like to call. I call to stand Mr. Old Shepherd.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm just gonna start this off by asking, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm a shepherd, I herd sheep. Obviously. And what did your boy tell you one day? Well, there's actually 3 days. What did he tell you on the third day? Well, on the third day, before I cried out that there was a wolf up in the field, and he stole some of my sheep and ate them, and even threatened the boy up in the tree. Oh, no. But you said 2 days before. Oh, no, that's quite enough, actually. Your witness counsel? I suppose.
Yes, Mr. Shepherd, let's keep this brief. Why don't you just tell me what happened the first 2 days you mentioned?
Well, on the first day, before I cried out that there was a wolf up in the field, and everyone in the village came out to take a look, and there was no wolf. He did the same thing the next day. And so on the last day, no one really came to check.
I see, so your boy isn't very reliable now, is he?
I mean,
And it was only your boy that saw my client steal the sheep or threaten him.
that's right.
And only your boy could know if it was really that wolf over there that stole the sheep and threatened him.
Correct.
Your Honor, this man's testimony is essentially hearsay.
Why are you still talking on that?
You may be excused.
Does the counsel for the plaintiffs have any more witnesses to call? No, sir. Very well done.
Yes, well, the defense would like to call a surprise hostile witness. The defense calls the boy who caught wolf.
But I don't wanna.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be good.
Fine, I guess.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen.
I guess so.
Now, boy, did you ever on any day see a wolf in the fields?
Yeah, on the third day, like the old last said.
And why did you pretend on the other days?
Because I thought it'd be funny. It was. Just seeing all those stupid faces. Huh.
And are you sure the wolf you saw was my client?
Yeah, always same name for wolves.
And I'm just personally wondering, why did you call wolf instead of something else on the days when there was no wolf?
I know wolves are bad. They can die. Everyone knows that.
Oh, so wolves are just naturally bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But not for boys.
Yep.
Are you aware that a prank emergency call is a crime, young man?
Yeah, someone's always trying to spoil it for me.
So you knew you were breaking the law when you cried wolf.
Of course I did.
I see.
like flushing live fish down the toilet.
Stepmother, any further witnesses to call?
Yes, well, the defense would like to call a renowned psychiatrist, Miss Muffet. She's the top wolf specialist in the field and with years of hands-on experience in the deep dark woods.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together.
Do you swear to tell the truth? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen.
I don't like swearing.
I'm afraid you have to, Miss Muffet.
Oh, alright.
You, sit down now.
No. What? I need a tuffet.
Tuffet, sir, she needs a tuffet.
Oh, yes, of course, a tuffet, yeah. Someone go fetch this poor lady a tuffet, please. A tuffet?
And nobody knows what that is.
Oh, thank heavens, neither do
I'm sorry, sir. She's a bit neurotic, but she's the best there is. Why don't we just have her stay?
Okay, Miss Muffet, the state is unable to provide you with a said tuffet. Do you mind standing?
My legs are so tired. I need a tuffet.
Please.
Well, oh, this is ridiculous. Just sit already. There's a spider in my chair. A spider.
You know, a wise thinker once said, some curds and whey, and your day is okay.
In any case, I apologize for the behavior of my witness.
Any further witnesses?
Yes. The defense would like to call its final witness, Mr. Big Meat Wolf.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Hans Christian Andersen.
Sure.
Now, Mr. Wolf, let's keep this brief.
Very well.
Why don't you just tell us what you think about this whole situation?
All right. Well, I'm a wolf with few words, but here goes. When I was just a cub, I stayed with in a cave mostly and played with my brothers and sisters. And Mother would bring us home a piece of meat every night for dinner. But one night she brought home something different. A human child. And we raised her as if she was one of our own. And I loved my new sister, as if she were a wolf herself. And I swore that day that I would never harm a creature of another species ever again. But one day she returned to her people. And I became a vegan. But one day when I was grazing in a field of sheep, a boy started yelling, "A wolf! A wolf! He's going to eat us! He's going to take the sheep!" I tried to explain to him that I was a good wolf, and that I wasn't going to hurt him. But the more he kept yelling, the angry I became. So I took his sheep and scared him half to death. I ate those sheep that night. And I tried to pull my wits together. But every time I came across a creature of another species, they would always run or scream or do something of the sort. So you see, it is society that made me the way I am. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you gave me a chance, if you gave me mercy in this courtroom today, maybe, just maybe, I'd be able to return to my old ways. Thank you. Thank you.
Very well.
Stop the trial! Stop the trial! I was living. I saw on television. Live broadcast. My brother!
Wow.
The courtroom is thrown into chaos here today as my non-psychiatrist, Miss Muffet, revealed her true identity is the adopted human sister of the accused. Miss Fairy Godmother delivered a brief closing statement in which she restated the facts found out from her witnesses. Miss Stepmother, for the defense, informed the jury Miss Jewel had shown he was not born with her one, but made one, simply because society in which she lived reviewed himself. And the jury must show some compassion because Miss Jewel had ever known his ways might begin to change. But now we'll take you back to the courtroom where the jury is about to deliver its verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would like you all to give us a verdict.
What? They haven't even left the room yet.
They don't need to. Nobody likes jury duty. I know I always used to get on with it. The lawyers tackle me. The witness is crying. And the lawyers talking and getting started on the lawyers.
Wait, you're not just going to send them out to deliberate right now, are you?
No, we'll just have a clap and so it's easier that way, right? Like a wise philosopher once said, juries are like submarine sandwiches, best served with mayo and hot peppers. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, when I raise my gavel, I want everybody who thinks the defendant is guilty, that's guilty with a J. Oh, G, right, yeah. Everybody who thinks the defendant, Mr. Big Beagle, is guilty with a G to clap now. Okay, settle down, everybody. Very good job. Now, we're gonna do the same thing, but with innocent with a, just applaud now, please. Okay, the defendant, let me count it up here real quick. The defendant, Mr. Big Bad Wolf, is guilty as charged. Okay. Well, court has decided that you owe 50 million gold coins to each of the plaintiffs.
50 million gold coins? I don't even have a job. I'm a wolf.
Like I always say, it's good to have a job for when you get sued 50 million gold coins because you ate someone's sheep and traumatized people. What? Listen, if you can't pay, then we'll just have to lock you up now, aren't we?
Take him away.
Have a heart. Why won't you?
Shut up.
Don't worry, Wolf. I'll get us an appeal. I know you're a good guy. I'm really rooting for you.
If you
Get out of my way! Ha! What if I ask for the best? Huh? Well, folks, it seems in the Enchanted Forest crime doesn't pay, even when you say you're sorry. I'm Sydney Grimm, EFN.
You want to know something, old man? I didn't even see that wolf on the third day. I made it all up.
Well, folks, I guess I'll see you at the appeal. This is Sydney Grimm, EFN, saying may your ever afters always